Look at that already. You see Ixis just running back and forward.
It's already forced Kibzu just to stay on the platforms. He's not coming down. Partly because he wants to charge limit, partly just want to stay in charge limit, partly because...
Oh, missing the punish there though, and the dash attack. And
although looking now, Kibzu's own movement is actually very nice as well. Using that, Cloud is blessed with a very nice dash and run animations.
I think
so he does, and of course the limit as well, constantly baiting them in, putting on that pressure.
And one of the most interesting things you'll see from Kibzu's Cloud already is that when he doesn't have limit, he intersperses his movement with just little ticks of charging.
Yeah, he doesn't stay in one place and just sit there charging. He'll like keep moving constantly, but just charge between places. And I really think that is the optimal play to play Cloud. I think just constantly moving, but constantly charging limit at the same time.
And what we're seeing at the moment is that by challenging Ixis' movement,
wow,
being patient with his limit, he got into a situation where he could find the kill.
Just like that.
A lot of what we were seeing from Kibzu in doubles was throwing out that limit almost as soon as he got it. Oh, very nice stall with the first hit of side B there.
Actually stops Ixis right in tracks from trying to punish anything. Just putting that out there. Ooh. Ixis just a little bit out of position.
Not pushing too hard.
Yeah. If he was just a little bit closer then he would have... No.
Good dash attack, and that...
good.
Oh, just above the lip though. That would have been very interesting if he had managed to get it onto the...
Kibzu is really beginning to kind of run away with this first game.
There again, you see like the little ticks and then back into movement.
Would you say Kibzu's the best Cloud in the UK?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't really have someone to... Oh!
Ah.
Hypno Smash. Cloud doesn't snap to the ledge, and...
That was all she wrote.
Absolutely, but there you go. You see, he's not standing still and charging it. He's moving from ledge to ledge. He's got little pips of charge while he's moving. And
he should have another one up very soon.
Exactly, yeah. And there we go, off stage, so pressure.
Oh,
but well done, early up B to challenge the down air from Sonic.
That was almost tempted to go for the second up B, but that would have been ridiculous in this situation, given the differences in percentages. I'm loving these reverse aerial rushes, just constantly with the back to Ixis, so that he does have that back air always on deck.
And look at how patient he's being. He's happy to just stand on top of the platforms until he can get down, not throwing out that limit sort of at will.
Eventually just worms his way down to the platform. No rush, no burst movement to just fall down.
Oh, Ixis going for the footstool of his own there.
Now
oh, there's the back air. Oh, not quite. So is he again going to put... Oh no, this time he chooses to just wait it out.
That's something after I said about that Sonic just has so much difficulty trying to punish these kind of auto-cancelled aerials.
Oh, and there's the back air that will take the stock, and now Kibzu's looking in a really strong position.
Definitely. I mean, he only just needs a bit more extension, and even, you know, he can start looking at maybe possibly a finishing touch setup, possibly just getting more damage down.
And what I really like about the way he's chosen to go about this is that he's using the extra mobility that he gets from having his limit charged.
He's not throwing it out.
With Sonic.
He's not throwing it out, is he?
Essentially, what he's doing is he's using it for the attribute boosts. You know, he knows that he needs a good burst of movement to keep up with Sonic, who is so fast. And so by keeping hold of it rather than just throwing it out.
Oh, good read from
Ixis this time, forcing him. Oh, I thought he was going to drag him down, but not finding the right hitbox.
Does get back to the stage though.
Yeah. Oh, nice from Ixis. And that's stuck.
Barely off. If he had another Blade Beam, possibly. If he Blade... sorry. Yeah, Blade Beam towards the ledge, he might be able to make it, but... And all of a sudden, it's looking a lot scarier for Kibzu. Their expansion is only 52%, and... This is Ixis we're talking about. If anyone can make it happen here.
Alright, and... This time managing to get the full string on. We've seen Ixis break through with the spring a couple of times.
This is not good.
Oh, managing to get back onto stage. Ixis just having to fall away. And now we see he's got that limit back on deck. Are we going to see him, again, compete? with Ixis' speed on stage, or is it going to?
I feel like he's going to need to have a little bit more damage before he can actually start looking to
just up air
KO with it.
Up air, footstool in him.
Because he's throwing out a lot of attacks, but not really connecting with a lot of them.
Oh, good movement from Ixis there. That was so clean.
Oh, that just seemed to be a very dangerous position. But
for a moment there, I thought we might see the down air, but perhaps forewarned by the fate of Aperture, he didn't make the. Kibzu using the up B there, and I'm not sure that was on purpose. You know,
I feel like he wanted to hit it.
But that,
I feel like he was thinking about landing the
early up B, and there's the upper.
Not gonna KO just yet. I feel like he was thinking about landing the up B, but as I said, I'm not sure if he wanted to do it right there.
Oh!
Chicken!
No! Failing to B reverse the up B, throwing out an attack and not snapping to the ledge.
Oh no! And of course he doesn't have another spring because the spring, falls.
That's very unfortunate. He didn't B reverse. So, or he did B reverse, perhaps by mistake, because he down air down, so he should have been facing the right way. So maybe he accidentally B reversed, which meant that he couldn't snap to ledge.
I'm not entirely sure. I feel like he threw out an attack.
He definitely threw out an attack.
So I feel like just the attack animation stopped him from snapping ledge. I feel like that's what happened, but either way, that's going to be Kibzu up one game.
Alright, and Ixis going in straight from the get-go here. We've gone back to Battlefield.
Straight back to Battlefield.
But there again, we just see that mobile charging of the limit, and it's really nice to see. Alright.
Definitely something I'm going to go back home and try and do a bit of myself, because it just looks cool if nothing else.
It does. It's very nice the way he's sort of breaking up his movement with it and keeping Sonic guessing. Oh, good work. Oh, very nice wall jump to make sure that he didn't have to burn his up B there. He's just got it. He wants to keep hold of it so he can keep up with Ixis.
He saved the double jump as well, which, kept it safe in case there was any shenanigans, in case he wanted to try and go for an off-stage play, but besides, opts against that. He had the option, but he opted against it.
And this up air is making big plays for Kibzu at the moment.
Wow.
He's just, raising the roof.
Especially against a player like Ixis, who's, usually pretty good with just avoiding, that much juggle pressure.
And again, we see straight back to those up airs. And Ixis just can't get down.
Hitbox
we
is
know he's a
huge.
very speedy, very mobile player, but
there it is.
Stuff there.
Blade beam,
not something. Falling off the edge, trying to get back. Kibzu not missing a trick, and taking the first stock.
And it just seems he's a little bit flustered, which is not really something I see, not really something you associate with Ixis of all players here.
And Ixis, yeah, he's doing some unusual misplays, and Kibzu's really not letting him get away with them.
Nice high recovery.
Such a good job.
There it is.
Great stuff there.
Stuff.
Auto-cancelling on the platform, springing straight up, and
Kibzu
tried to down air out of the pressure, but it wasn't good enough.
Well, good on Ixis, evening it up.
Oh, missing the auto-cancel there. And all the pressure that Kibzu's put on so far, I think, has meant that Ixis is just a little bit reluctant to get in his face. Oh, great
nice pivot grab, yep. It's just all of these little, movement options, which is, giving Kibzu, that little bit of advantage, which is, letting him get these, letting him make these things happen.
Wow.
Charging
that was
dash
a big
a little
commitment from,
yeah, I feel like he started charging it and then realized, yeah, this probably isn't going to work. Just kept holding it down anyway. Alright, that's neutral.
Very nice nair there. Again, putting him above the stage where he doesn't want to be.
Couple of nice up airs.
Oh, but going straight through that first hit of side B. And from what was looking like a really strong situation for Kibzu, Ixis has brought it all the way back to just about even. And again, we're just seeing that patience of Kibzu. So happy to just go to ledge, stay on the platforms, wait for his opportunity to present itself.
Limit on deck. Ixis needs to be very careful, and he is playing a lot more carefully now.
Yeah, I feel like both players have kind of taken a step back and reassessed how they're playing.
I know he's looking for his limit cross slash. Spring.
Oh, great spring. Unfortunately, unable to punish the air dodge back to stage, but really get the feeling not far away. He
tries
went
it.
for the Komakiri.
He tries it and getting a huge punish for it. Could have even lost the stock for it.
And now he's behind in percent.
Yep.
Cloud is a much stronger character when it comes to killing, but the way that Ixis is moving, you know, he's feeling...
He's definitely making it difficult for Kibzu right now.
Oh, there you go. Dash
Finally,
attack,
the dash
take the
attack.
stock.
He was fishing for the KO with the dash attack, actually.
That's a good chunk of his limit back on deck. Not going to be able to take advantage.
Doesn't mean much at the moment. Oh, that's interesting. Ixis just putting the spring underfoot. Definitely looks like Kibzu knows what the deal with that is. Just gonna...
What I really like about that is it meant that Kibzu had to waste all of that invincibility standing on the Angel platform instead of charging his limit. And now Ixis is really flying. 64% without much reply.
Yep, Kibzu just putting out a couple of short hop up airs, seeing if he can get anything. Ixis doing a much better job actually getting back to that than he did in the first stock.
Oh, very nicely done. And there we see some...
Down air up there, nice.
Oh, and Kibzu just missing a couple of opportunities to punish Ixis here. May well just be feeling a bit of the pressure, you know. You're playing against the best player in the UK.
At the same time, I feel like these two are kind of comfortable with each other. They are very good friends, you know, outside the game.
Oh, having to use the limit there, and now he's seeing that again, just back to finding those ticks of limit, getting as much as he can. Oh, great up air there. You feel like Ixis really now is the time he wants to be making the move.
Of course, if Kibzu takes this game, then that's Ixis and losers. Bad things happen when Ixis goes into losers. Strange things happen.
Oh, good back air. Now Ixis really has to make the move. Oh, I thought that was going to be that. Oh, there it is.
Tries it. It's not on.
Ixis just
is this going to be up throw?
Back throw, get him off stage. He knows that Cloud's recovery is weak. Great job by
Kibzu to
get
back on the stage before he can even think about finishing the game. He's not charging limit, too scared to... Sorry, there it is. It's got a little bit of charge.
Oh, very intense. And those were some risky air dodges from...
Oh, wow, the cross-up back air!
Wow, that was so
cross-up back air.
Kibzu hadn't been aggressive on his shield, you know. He'd been happy to take his space, find his space, get some limit back, and then suddenly throws out that big hitbox.
I mean, that was such a huge risk for Kibzu as well. If that hit shield, then that's Ixis' punisher.
Absolutely, and at that point, I think he probably would have died to an up throw even. So
it's kind of all or nothing play that Ixis just wasn't expecting.
All right, that was